So today video we are going to build this symbol based header you see in here, and it's also responsive with our screen. Sorry, this will go like this. Sorry guys, and this will be pretty easy, and I'm currently trying to do the new tutorial way, so I am going to explain one by one live code here. It's pretty will be try to explain as simple as possible, then I go along. It won't be like very effective, and you guys can pause it and you guys can go along after I explanations that. Alright, so let's start the video. So the first thing you need to install is this uhook.typescript.ts here. This is a React hook library written in TypeScript and very easy to use. So they already provide a set of hook that we can enable to build in our React application faster. So first thing, install this one. And the second thing you go into you as well is the class name. So this one go into have a very simple mechanism. So it's going to do the condition class name for us and return the tailwind class name that we want. In this case, we want to use for our header like this one. So if it's true, it's toggle like this one, and we don't want to have the class name messy, so we use these class names for organizations. In the third thing, in the second thing, and the third thing, you guys can create this header data.json. So the way I'm going to do is I create a folder in here, and I create the name is the header.json, and in the header.json I create a mock-up data like this one with the header, and with the menu item is array, and some of the label, also some of the path we want to redirections, and this one we go into fast into the header for use later on. All right, so let's get back to the main things. So and the last thing you're going to want is to install the Google font. So if you search like this one, Google font like this, you go into see with the Next.js as well. So you're going to see install here Google font icon here. So if you go into see the Google font icon like this one, we go into, you can use this import URL into this global.css to make sure that the icon of the Google is imported. And then you need to have one more line is the class name material symbol outline. So this one will automate detect the class name of our Google, and we just need to return the name like this one. It's going to be render exactly what the icon we want. So let me demonstration for you guys. This one Google icon, and for example, right, if we see this home, if we have the span like this one is home, and if you see in here we have the menu, right, and for example this one, you see in here we have the material symbol outline, and if I change this one into home, it should be return home like this one, right? Is it simple? Yeah, very simple, this one. Alright, so I return back into the menu. Okay, so let's install the informations I just explained. So if you want to use this code, I also publish this also in the header branch, so you can use it whatever you want. Okay, so let's jump into the code. So first thing, we need to create a state for our menu toggle, and remember to set this one into the U client since we use the state in the client. Okay, so the second thing, we create a simple functions that toggle the menu state. And the third one, we go into take the window size for our header to resize it, and it's going to return the correct way. We want it like this. When it have the size like this one, we don't want it keep the symbol menu, the mobile version menu stay in the screen. We want it to auto detect and set it into font, right? So we need to have a custom hook to detect the size. Alright, so next step, we're going to have the U effect. So for example in here, if the size.width is above 768 pixel, it's going to set them our menu into font, which is hidden our menu in mobile, and it will it will detect by the size width of the screen when it changes. Okay. So let's jump into the code here. So let me close this one first and just keep this tailwind config in here. Alright, so the first thing, you can create a navbar like this one. So this navbar we're going to have the flag display with screen, item center, and justify between. Also in this bigger screen, we're going to have the justify center, also with the button and the border. If you see in here, we have the small border in here. Okay, so that's one for the nav. And for the second one, you can create a small div and a span. So this div go into contain this the logo you will see in here, the tennis academy. And in the div we have the relative, and in the bigger screen it's going to be hidden. And then we're going to use the font like the primary font, also uppercase, and the text subtitle and cursor pointer. So all this very basic stuff except this text subtitle. So let me explain what is the text subtitle mean. So this is the responsive text size. I have 7 enough in here. So if you look on the right in here, we have the font size using the each name. For example, it's m base lg label, and we are using the claim method. So what is the claim? The claim is like a responsive font size. It takes a minimum value and refer the screen, and it will have also the maximum value for the size. So for example, we start small on smaller screen, which is the minimum value, and as we grow at the screen size, the value also increase, so it prefer the value also. So we stop growing at the specific size on the larger screen. For example, if we have this font size XM, right? So the claim, the basic one going to be the 0.8 RAM, right? And when the screen get bigger, we're going to roll a little bit to 0.89 in the maximum, like this one. And also with other stuff, this will go to grow by the screen. For example, if you see this font text, right? And I go into here, if I type the text, what is the name? The text, sorry, for feature, right? For example, feature, no, let's see the text hero. Hero, okay. So it will get a little bit big like this one, but if we change the screen like this, you see it's getting bigger, but in here it's all stop because that is the maximum. So if we smaller, it's going to smaller as well. You see here it's getting smaller like this. Yeah, so that's just the thing that we don't want to always have the bigger screen. We have text to SL, etc. It's very annoying, so we want to have a system like this. So you can set up like I do in here. Okay, so next up, when we have also the logo as well, we can use the link in here. The hard grep go into return into our home base and with the name of the logo. That is the second thing. So next up, we have the span, which is the one you see in here. The span change direction, change the icons. So the span go into the class name is the material symbol align from the Google. In the bigger screen, it's going to be hidden, and it have related attribute and the cursor like this one. So we also pass in a functions toggle menu for him. and we also need to the conditions return the text to close or use the menu when it's found. So in here, if we want to, if you click into here, it will return a close, and if you back, if you have the menu, right? Very simple, very basic stuff. All right, so I close two of the things. Remember to use the class name for responsive. So next up, this the main stuff. Okay, so first thing, you need to create a UL list for this one, and for the class name we are going to use the CS attribute like this one. If you see in here, we have grab into this the brackets like this one, and this is the basics. This is the basics class name tailwind for the header like this one. And when we using this class name like this one, right, we need to also have the toggle. You see in here, this is the toggle for us. And for what do we do when we going to have the show menu, have the translate is visible menu? You guys won't have the visible menu like this one, because this is the custom tailwind configurations. If you look on the right, we have the translate with the hidden menu is minus 100% for hiding the menu, and the opposite is the visible menu with 0% for showing the menu. Very simple, very basic, right? So if the show menu is true, we want it to be visible. If not, we want it hidden. So this one, this show menu is relay into the toggle functions. If you click in here like this, yeah. So if we hidden, very basic. When we open it, when we close it, it's hidden. When open, it show. So the translate go into be the positions is 100%, minus 100% and visible 0%. Okay. All right. So for this some of the items in this header, if you see in here in the header menu, we using the header.item.map, which is from the header data. In here we have in the array, so we just need to import this guy like this one, and we use in here, we map outside, and we return the list like this one, the list item with the keys in the index, and some of the class name are you in here. You can change when you want, as long as it look okay. So we return the link in here also with the href that been fetching from our setting up from the data in here, because later on this data we are going to return from Sanity. Okay, so next up we go into do this symbol line like this one, very simple. So we create a small the empty div, and inside of that we give it a height is 1.6 pixel, and we turn it into the absolute to make it like to make it in the middle. So if I if I remove the absolute and I return the width field here, you will see, okay, absolute, where is it? Oh my god. All right, so let's get okay, so it just disappear. Is that cool, man? Okay, so we hover, if turn, okay, so yeah, I know. So it don't have the width. So for example, if we have the width full like this one, it will show up like this, you see. So this is very basic one, and to make it become absolute, you will see more here, and then when we do the width 0, so it will disappear, right? Oh, sorry, we want it to be we want it don't have the width first, and then when we have the group hover, we want it to have the width full. So what is the group hover where? So we create a group in here, if you see. So this list contain a group, meaning like this is the bigger thing, the outside container. When we hover this list, this one also active. This one going to be enabled. You see? And for example, if I jump into here, you see it's enabled, right? And if I do more, is the durations in here, it's going to have the effect like this one. So it's in the middle. We don't want it right. We want it in the left. So we want it left 0. So if we go and turn the left like this. Okay. So we want it faster. 150. Right. Okay. So this is for it. And for the bigger screens, it's very basic stuff. If you follow the tutorial I have designed here, it should be working like the one we are seeing here, like this. Or as long as you want to code along with it, you can code it and try to understand the flow. And because this is very basic component header that we are using in almost of the project you are seeing here. And some of the project is different, but this is very basic and it's also look great already. So we kind of reuse it in crossing the project, which is saving more time for us. All right. So I think this video can stop like right here. And if you click in here, it's also redirect to some of the things we have set it up. Okay. And it auto detect when we bigger screen, it will return like this. See? So that's what we want. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for follow tutorial. I know this project going to be a little bit long since I have my full-time job, but thank you guys for subscribing the channel. It's been very growth since then, and if I don't have you guys subscribe, I don't know what to do, and that's also my inspirations to keep pushing forward. So thank you guys again, making this all become true. So we have in 2,600 people subscribe for the channel, which is very awesome. Okay. Once again, thank you guys for everything. Hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.